I know it's been a long time. I know it's been a long fucking time. But let's just get into it. This be your boy Scotty. And this is a segment of Bitch, Are You Serious? For those of you who are just tuning into my channel, Bitch, Are You Serious is basically about the what the fuck moments of my life. And I share them with you guys, my viewers, my supporters, my team Scotty people, my fans, whichever one y'all want to consider yourself to be. And I let you guys give y'all commentary and give y'all opinion on what y'all think about the situation. So let's just get into this what the fuck moment of my life. It occurred over the last weekend. Okay, so let me give y'all the backstory about the situation, and then we can move on to what's going on right now. Back in high school, I was very close friends with this girl. Very close friends with her. I considered her my little sister, although she was maybe like a year younger than I was. We were very close. We hung out together. We was all in this big ass group of friends together, who I'm still friends with right now. And you know, everything was cool. But you know, as we got older, we started to see a little bit of cracks in our friendship. And a lot of the times when I would fall out with this girl, it was never over anything that I did. And that's just me being honest to God truth. Normally, if I'm wrong about something, if I made a mistake and did something fucked up, I would say that I did it. But with this girl, I never did anything to her. It was always an assumption with her. She would always find a reason to pick a petty fight or to fall out with me about anything. For example, I had a birthday dinner that she was invited to, but she did not show. Her boyfriend at the time was one of my friend's brother. You know what I'm saying? So we were all connected in that way. He was there. And I invited one of my other homegirls to come to the party. Come to find out, one of her friends was upset with me because I didn't invite them to the party. And she went and told my friend at the time that I invited her boyfriend and my other homegirl so those two can hook up. A big lie, just due to the fact that those two didn't even know each other until that night. So how would I be inviting them both to the same dinner to hook them up when they don't even know each other, when I invited my friend to the same dinner that she was invited to? Now, she was invited and both of them was invited. Both of them were. Why would I invite her to a dinner where I'm trying to supposed to hook her boyfriend up with one of my friends when she was invited but she just didn't show up? And how would she know? How would my friend's friend even know when she wasn't fucking invited? Bitch mad because she wasn't invited. So she fell out with me over there. But later came back and apologized when she found out the truth. But I forgave her for it. Later, she was having issues with one of our other friends. The other friend never knew she had an issue with her, but everybody else knew. And, you know, I kept it quiet. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want to get involved in it. You know, every time I speak my opinion on things get blown out of proportion, so I'm not going to say anything. But when she saw that I was hanging out with the girl, still hanging out with her, because we were all friends, we're all in the same circle, she was upset about that and stopped fucking with me. Why? I don't know. I didn't do anything to her, but she's not fucking with me. So it's like, you know, they started doing things in a separate manner. Like when we hang out with her, they didn't invite the other girl. When we was with the other girl, they didn't invite her. Mainly because she would always create the drama, and she was being petty, and she always had a reason to come for somebody all the time when the next person didn't even know what the fuck she coming for them about. You know what I'm saying? Drama. Unneeded drama. Unnecessary drama at that, honey. So, you know, she would get mad at me about that type of thing. And then, you know, it became like too much for me. And I just decided to keep my distance. Like I still consider her a friend, but it was just gotten to the point to where I got sick of the drama. I got sick of the dictation. Like nobody's going to tell me who I can and can't talk to. And nobody's going to tell me what I can and can't do. I'm my own motherfucking person. Can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing. That's what folks got to understand. Scotty got this right here. I got my own brain, my own mind. Can't nobody persuade me to do shit I don't want to do. And when we're all in a circle together, I'm not going to sit up here and malign one person just because you're the only person with an issue with them. If we're all friends and we've been friends since high school and middle school, then you should be woman enough to come to that other woman and discuss the issue, instead of telling everybody else about the issue but that particular person. You know what I'm saying? So that all happened in 2009. 2010, the friendship was over with for me. My cousin tried to get us to talk and everything like that. And you know, I was like, okay, cool, it's done. You know, I don't have an issue with you, but we don't have to be friends anymore. For me, I was just done with the drama. Honestly, I really was. I said, we don't have to be friends, but at the same time, I will show you respect because of the friendship we had in the past. We can be cordial. When we see each other, we can speak, we can talk, all of that. But we just can't be friends anymore. I was over it. We could not be friends anymore. So about a year later, she had a change of heart and she wanted to reunite with the rest of us. I was open to it because I still loved the girl. I didn't have a problem with the girl. I still loved her. So, you know, we all got back together again and it was just like old times again. And so, only for her to fall out with us 6 months later. Why? I don't fucking know. She had a problem with one of the other girls in the group and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. You know, I'm done because it's only been 6 months and we're already having problems with this same fucking person. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So that was 2012 when that happened. So I'm kind of like, you know, I'm good. We good, but it is what it is. You know, I never said anything negative about her. I never came at her in a disrespectful way. When the rest of my friends were done with her, I was still being cordial with her. Like, if I saw her somewhere, I'd speak to her. If she commented on my things on Facebook, I always recognize her and we'll have a back and forth about it. But other than that, I knew that the friendship would never be the same. The friendship was pretty much dead, but the respect factor was still there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it was. It was what it was. We weren't friends, but we were cool. We were able to be around each other. And that's all that really mattered to me. So, you know, that was 2012. So after all of that, you know, we were still good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were still okay. You know, we were still taking, like, when we would go to high school homecomings and shit, we'll take pictures together. Like, it was cool and all of that stuff. So from that moment on, we were cool, but we just weren't friends. And I meant that. We would never be friends again. So I want to say about a year ago, there was an incident that happened in my hometown. There was a transgendered woman that got murdered, and a lot of people had so much to say about it, and I went live talking about it, and I used her name in the video. But it wasn't in a negative way. I used her name because I agreed with something that she posted. Get me? I agreed with something that she posted, which is why I used her name. I said, my homegirl such and such, you know, blah, 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 blah. She said this, and I agreed. Someone told her that I used her name in the video. Automatically, she takes to Facebook throwing shots at me. Mind you, she didn't even watch the video. She don't even know what I said. She just took shots at me because she heard that I used her name in the video. So I was really done at that point. Like, I know I keep saying I'm done, but I kept giving this girl chance after chance because I still had love for her. And I wanted to believe that she wasn't that dumb and petty. But it's like, really? You didn't even watch the video, but you coming for me though? And I'm not the one to do the social media drama. I'm just not the one to do that. Like, I'd rather approach you face to face with the shit. I'd rather call you, inbox you, meet up with you, come to your house, do whatever. Because I don't like going back and forth on social media. And even though me and her weren't friends, I still wasn't going to do her like that. Now, if this was a random motherfucker on the block or something like that, I really wouldn't give a damn about calling them out. But with her, it's like we used to be good friends for years, and I still got respect for that particular friendship. So why would I go on social media and engage in giving everybody a show when we used to be friends? I'm not even going to do her like that. If I see her anywhere, I'm going to approach her with it. But even then, that's just like with, you know, oh boy, when he went and did what he did on here, I never responded. I never said a fucking word. Period. What I did, I text that ass and that I called, no answer, but I did text and that was the end of it. I'm never going to put nothing out there on social media for everybody to chime in on because nobody knows what happened in our friendship. So I'm never going to do that unless I feel like I have to do something like that. But even then, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to, and even if I do speak on some situation, I'm not going to go along and put out people's personal business and do all that dumb shit like that. I'm not going to do that. All I would probably do is tell my side of the story, which is the truth, and that's it. I'm not going to put out nobody's personal business, who a person slept with and all of that stuff. That's just not even me. You know what I'm saying? And I meant that with her. So I just used that as an example. But I went to a party and I saw her. And she approached me. She wanted to have a conversation with me. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not that petty to the point to where I can't have a conversation with you. So, okay. So she came to me and she told me that she was sorry and that she didn't mean to do that. And, you know, she finally watched the video and it wasn't that deep. And I'm like, I just didn't like the fact that you couldn't ask me that. Like when you asked me and I told you it was about no one. I didn't say nothing. Like you assumed that one of my posts were about you. My status was about you. And I told you, no, it's not about anybody in particular. And you was like, okay. And then you turned around and said, well, you said my name in a video. So I assumed that the post was about you in so many words. That's what she said. Because I don't remember what she said verbatim. But that's what she said in so many words. And I'm like, if you ask me if I said something, and I know I said it, I'm going to tell you I said it. I'm never going to sit up here and be that type of bitch that's going to sit up here and lie to you when you confront me on some shit like, Scotty, did you say this about me? I'm going to straight up tell you I said it. If I can say it behind your back, I can say it in front of you. Bottom line, I'm not saying that I'm Billy Badass, but bitch, if I said something about you, you going to know I said it. I ain't that type of dude that's gonna sit up there and hold back. I ain't that type of dude that's gonna sit up there and act like, you know, I ain't say the shit. I know I said it. Why lie? You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. She said, well, I said, and that's why when you went on your social media rant, I didn't even engage with you. I let you have that. Because I could have went in on YouTube, but I let you have that. Just because I'm not that type of dude. I would never put no personal business out there on Facebook when I was friends with a person. She said, but I know you always say we. I said, we're not friends, but we used to be friends. We have a deep-rooted history. Like, my mother used to look at you like her daughter, you know. I done been to your child birthday party, his christening. This is a deep history for me. Whether we're friends or not, I still got respect for you. So I'm never going to put you on blast like that. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, I didn't know that. I said, clearly you don't know me the way that I thought you knew me. Because I never put y'all on blast. I never said a word. I never been slick on social media with none of my friends. None of my friends. Whether it's high school, YouTube. If me and Jamar had a disagreement right now, I would never put that on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. Now, let's be clear. Me and Jamar has never had a disagreement, never had an argument. But y'all would know that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if you did know, I'll say, you know, me and Jamar had a disagreement, but it's all good. But we haven't had one. But if we had one, it would never spill to social media. Or even Messy Miles. Like, I'm not even close to Messy Miles as I am with Jamar. But we've had conversations. And if we had a disagreement, it would not be on social media. That's because I have respect for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all about the respect factor. When you can get on social media and go in on your so-called friend, your so-called bro or sister or whatever it is you want to call somebody, you never had respect for them in the first place. And that's how I feel about certain people. Like, when you do that shit to a person, you don't have respect for them. And I have respect for folks that I consider friends or considered friends. I'm never going to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we didn't even have no real beef, me and her. So it's like, why would I be going on social media doing that? So we squashed it and that was it. That was it. Now, after that, we were still cordial. We were still cool. You know, if I seen her somewhere, we'll speak. You know, we wasn't hanging out. Just like we hadn't been hanging out in years. We wasn't hanging out or nothing like that. But if I seen her, it was all love. But the problem was that the guy that she has a baby by is one of my close friends. And this is where the trouble, this is where the what the fuck moment comes in at. Now, me and this guy have been friends for years as well. We all went to high school together. Then me and him went to college together. And that's what we became good friends at. And we consider each other brothers. But, you know, she has a habit of voicing her opinion about her baby father on social media or whatever. And never once did I ever say anything to him about what she says. You know, because I don't never get involved in that shit. And everybody knew that I used to hang out with her. So they asked me things. And I'm like, I really don't know about their situation. I don't really care about their situation. It's none of my business. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's my boy. She cool. I don't get involved in that shit. Bottom line. So she has a habit of speaking her mind about him and whatever. He never responds or whatever. So, you know, next thing you know, fast forward to this past weekend, I got a screenshot from like several different people for something that, you know, she said online about him. And then next thing you know, I got several screenshots from several fucking people that sent me what he said. Mind you, my head was in another place. I wasn't thinking about no social media drama at the time. Now, as any other time, I'd be sitting there on my phone eating popcorn, laughing at the shit. But that particular night, I wasn't really thinking about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even on nobody's timeline. The shit came to me and I was looking at it. And then I'm like, oh, wow. So they had their back and forth. And then after he responded, she responded too. Next thing you know, I'm like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought it'd get that way. But, you know, again, I really didn't speak much on it because it wasn't my business. But that was until the next day I logged into Facebook and I am blocked by her. She's blocked me on social media. And I'm like, really? Like, all week she had been commenting on my stuff. You know, we had been laughing, being very cordial. But all of a sudden I'm blocked on my off her social media, and I didn't understand that. So I asked one of my friends that was also on her friend list. She was like, well, she changed her name. I said, what's her name? She gave me the name, and I tried to look up the name and I couldn't find it. Next thing you know, when I was talking to one of my other friends, they screenshotted a post, and mind you, she removed this friend as a friend a long time ago, but her page is public so people can still see it. The girl went on her page, screenshotted something, sent it to me, and she was taking her shots at me, basically. It was like some bullshit about minding my business. That's why I post certain things. And then she said, yeah, and that's by that ass block. She coming for me. And little does she know, I've never told her baby daddy nothing that she posted on social media. Never discussed her with him. Because it wasn't my business. And two, that's my friend right there. She cool with me. Why the fuck would I get involved in it? So I felt a way about that. Because, yet again, this girl falling out with me and I ain't even did nothing. And I wasn't even checking for that drama. It was sent to me. You know how motherfuckers is. You know I'm not the only one that lives in a small town and everybody know everybody's business. Everybody was screenshotting that shit all night, sending it to me. Everybody was. And they were sending it, passing around. Like, I'm like, oh shit, I got shit there. And somebody said, somebody send me that. You see that shit? Somebody send. Like, it's everywhere. Everybody sees it. So if that's the case, if you thinking that I'm screenshotting shit, sending it to your baby daddy, then you might as well block everybody on your timeline, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I felt some type of way about that. And then the thing that really made me sick about it is the fact that, bitch, you gonna block me, number one, for no reason. Never gave you a reason to do that because I don't mind your business. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on. But then you turn around and you pop shit after the fact. You know what I'm saying? You pop shit after the fact. So to be honest, you guys, that's why I'm like, what do y'all think about that? Because it's like, for me, after that shit right there, I'm done. Like, I have no interest in nothing with this girl anymore. Like, I have no interest in being cordial. I don't have no interest in being civil. I have no interest of speaking. I have no interest of being nothing with her. And I know it sounds petty because it's a block off social media, but it's the fact that she keeps doing shit like that towards me when I've never done anything to her. And nothing to her that really makes her do the things that she does. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me that she would do that. And all this because she thinks that I'm minding her business and she thinks that I'm telling her baby daddy shit about her, which I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about y'all's situation. I really don't. And I just felt like that was real fucked up for her to do that. You know what I mean? Like, girl, all these years we've been cool. I ain't never said nothing about your situation, but okay. But, yeah. I just thought it was fucked up, and I would never be cool with her ass again. So if I ever see her anywhere, it won't be no speaking, it won't be no hugging, it won't be nothing, it won't be no hey boo, no nothing. I'll have nothing for her anymore. It's done. Like, she just as dead to me as my Uncle Vest is, and he's in the cemetery right now. That's just how it is. She's right there in the category with a lot of other motherfuckers that do shit like that, has done shit like that towards me. I'm done with it. You know, so leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about it, and I'll be delighted to read them. And I'm out of here, you guys. Let me get ready for work. Peace.